squirt. Sauce. Wake up, grab your phone, good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hello, it's Plains and Prairies from Edmonton, Alberta, downtown, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
I'm Eli from St. Albert, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
I'm Mark from Pocahontas, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, me too.
It's a vibe.
Can you hear us?
Now
Can you hear
we're
us?
rolling.
Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. It is Tuesday. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, it's nice looking outside, seeing the full on sunshine.
I thought I slept in today. I woke up and it was bright out. I went, oh God, is it 11 a.m.?
So you did kind of sleep in.
I did. It was a late start to the day. I did not sleep last night.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I had a rough time falling asleep last night
What
too.
was that about?
It's strange, going from as unhealthy as we were in Vegas to now trying to cleanse. I wonder if my body's just
It's
nah.
in shock.
No, you don't get to just transition to perfect sleep.
It's like, it's 2 a.m. You should be at a slot machine.
yeah.
What's going on here? Lance Kane in the chat said, let's all take a moment to laugh at the Leafs.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, ready?
Got rid of their GM yesterday, and then they played the first game that I've seen them play this year that they should have been playing all along. Mean, hard to play against, defending the honor of their injured captain.
Fighting.
Nylander scoring what? I think he had 4 points, maybe 5? 4. The couple comebacks, take it to overtime and win it. I bet Trey Living was just like, where the hell has that been?
Saucy Miss Mackie in the chat. Ooh, backwards hat day vibes.
Yes. I also was thinking when I was rolling up my sleeves, they say that that's the number one thing you can do to get the ladies going.
What do you mean?
Just for men, rolling up their sleeves is
That's hot?
that's what I've been told.
Well, show us. Hey, that is kind of hot. Wow. Okay, Reece, your turn.
I don't know.
He's not interested.
Ryder looks too good. He's taking all the thunder.
Reece is sad today.
Reece isn't wearing a shirt.
Oh, right. It's Topless Tuesday. How could I forget? Reece, how you doing? We know that your girlfriend just left. She went on a trip and left you behind in cold Alberta. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, she's forgotten about me.
Already?
Yeah, it feels like it.
She just left yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know. She's quick.
Lisa's convinced that you're going to be super bummed out, not
You
know what to
seem
do
sad.
with yourself. You're going to be 4 beers deep playing video games with your buddies by 4 p.m.
Also, you're coming to the game with us tonight and the Germans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very excited.
So make sure you're following along on socials. We're going to be posting a lot with them in the crowd.
Met all the Germans yesterday. Awesome guys.
The best.
Beauties.
What a great group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For them to come out, it's exactly what you were saying. For them to come out and be like, wow, we love coming out here. We love Edmonton. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's so nice to hear.
Well, and for today, looks like it's a little warmer than yesterday. Hopefully we can splash in some decent weather for them before they head out.
And an Oilers win.
Heck yeah.
And another Oilers win.
We need another Oilers win. We got lots coming up on the show today. We got Tyler Yaremchuk joining us shortly here. We've got Alison Lukan, who is part of the Seattle broadcast team. She's going to be joining us to talk Kraken, all things Kraken, tonight in about 23 minutes here. We're definitely going to get to Starch Madness on the show today. We're going to play a fun game with Tyler and you. It's called the Smile Game. Reece has put in some hard work with that. We got 3 stars of anything.
Pack show.
Packed.
If you wanted to meet these wonderful Germans that we were talking about and just make them feel the love of this city and embrace the fact that they spent their vacation dollars and days coming to Edmonton, Alberta.
Yeah, you should probably meet up with us at Greta,
Yes.
5 p.m. this Saturday. Greta Bar is where it's at. Such a good spot to watch the game. They're coming to pregame, then they're going to the game. But please come and hang out with them beforehand. Get some pictures. We're bringing Canadian snacks. We're going to get them to try them at Greta.
And maybe you're going to the game as well and want a place. There's free parking at Greta.
You can venture over with the Germans, buy them a beer. Like Ryder said, they are spending money to come and support us here in Edmonton. So
how cool would it feel if you went to a lesser known city in Germany for your vacation to go and watch a sports team you really like?
And everyone
the community
was so welcoming.
The community embraced the shit out of you.
It's the best.
Awesome.
So make it happen. Join us this Saturday, 5 p.m. at Greta Bar. That is free access. But also, the Early Start Club watch party is happening at Greta as well. This is happening next Saturday. April 11th.
Yep, that would be next
Saturday. This one, you do have to secure your spot with a ticket. It's all going in support of Kaleo Collective, which supports single moms. Tickets are just $10. Secure your spot at nationgear.ca and add us to your calendar. 2 Saturdays in a row, you're stuck with us. We'd love it.
And there's only 29 tickets left to that.
Yep.
Is what Norm said in the chat today.
And of course, Norm picked up a pair of tickets.
Yeah.
Supportive King.
So scoop them up now.
Yeah, nationgear.ca means the world to us.
And honestly, for what you get for the ticket, like, it makes a whole bunch of sense. We're going to have a ton of giveaways. There's going to be some fun games, some...
ticket giveaways.
Yeah, exactly. Your $10 ticket is pretty much just so we can go and support a great cause together as a team. Hell yeah. That's the start of the show, and I feel like we did pretty good.
Ryder has sparkles on his face, so I was suspicious this morning. I said, who is she?
It would be tough to cheat at this time of day. So that's the only reason I got away with this. If I came home with a sparkle on my face...
No. Sparkles can last for weeks.
Oh.
Come on, you're a girl dad. You should know this. That's also why I know it's all good.
No, but you would have noticed it last night. You just noticed it this morning, and we were away from each other for 10 or 15 minutes. Like...
That's the amount of time we're away from each other every day. It's it's just when Ryder goes to the bathroom.
Unless I would have been at Tim Hortons rolling up my sleeves.
Oh, that's what it was.
Then maybe I would have got to French kiss a trucker or something.
Oh, it's Pickles' birthday in the chat. Happy birthday, Pickles.
Reece, what's going on?
Just wanted to give a shout out to the Instagram chat, actually.
What?
Mickey Wallace, 1991, said they drove from Moose Jaw and flew the kids in from Vancouver Island for their first Oilers game tonight.
What?
Yes.
Pretty sweet.
And they're checking out the show.
Yeah.
Okay,
Getting into the mood.
Tell them to, when they're at Rogers Place, to tag us in a picture.
Bang.
Tag Ryder and Lisa. We'll share it to our story. You
Yeah.
can tag Oilersnation.com. We'd love to see it. That's awesome. Have the best time.
Nice work watching that Instagram chat. We got to be better at that.
I don't know where to put
I
my
know.
eyes.
Remember
There's so much going on.
Our first show, and we didn't even realize the YouTube chat was a thing.
I didn't know how to work it.
At the end, we were like, oh, people were begging for us to acknowledge their existence in the chat.
And I was
Whoops.
calling it the chat room as if it was like MSN back in the day, but I still refer to it as that because I love it.
Just ASL and people in there.
Age, sex, location.
So yes, for you that are coming in and very excited for the Oilers game tonight, anybody that's going or planning to watch, just know we got a lot of Oilers content coming up on the show today.
Also, while you're over at nationgear.ca getting that $10 ticket to join us at Greta next weekend, that's also where you can get your team in for the River Cree draft that we're doing on April 17th. You said you got a group of buddies that are going to be coming to that.
Yeah, so I do a playoff draft in my house every year. Mm-hmm. And all the guys that usually come to that, I said, I'm hosting this, but you put a team in
perfect
for this. And then the next night, I'm going to do my hosted draft at the house as well. So there's going to be a lot of hockey player names being thrown around in a 24-hour span.
That seems like a lot of admin.
It's just the best to kick off playoffs, though. Like, there's nothing more exciting than the first round of NHL playoffs. I don't think there's another time of the year that I get so fired up.
Well, and I love watching people in that element when they're so nerdy about the draft. It's the best. So nationgear.ca, you can join us at River Cree Resort and Casino. It's going to be a good time. It's our first time doing one there.
Yeah, $1,000 for a team of 8. It equals out to $132.84, something like that. I just did the math because I was helping my buddies buy tickets last night. Mm-hmm. So just scoop up a table and we'll see you there. It's going to be a really good time. And honestly, it's cheap entertainment when you think about it. If you're in one of these drafts, you want to watch every hockey game. You want to stay home and watch hockey games rather than go out and spend money.
Yeah, it's important to you. You're doing your homework.
Yeah, and you got your team in front of you. You're watching with compassion about how Columbus is doing because you scooped up their second line center, which probably not a great pick.
So
don't
here's
even
a
know if
question.
they'll be in the dance. But
What if there's people watching this right now, Ryder, that are interested because this sounds like a lot of fun, but they're intimidated by a draft. They don't know what to do. What do you bring? Do you bring a loose leaf paper and pens? Like what? Break it down for someone that's never done it before.
So you could print off the top point getters on every team.
Okay.
That's going to be in the playoffs. And in my opinion, the best way to do it is to circle, pick the one team from the East you think is going to go all the way, one team from the West.
Okay.
And then have some backup teams. And then you just pick from those lists. So you can bring a laptop if you want to drafts. A lot of people will do that.
But you'll be there to help guide people if they have any questions and
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
If we got some people that are going that are inexperienced, we'll throw Tyler Yaremchuk at them maybe, and he can help them craft their direction. Because once you have a direction, it's actually pretty easy.
Right.
But drafts can be a really good time. And I hope that we're making it feel like the NHL entry draft. Like getting people to come up to the stage. And with our first selection, that would be pretty fun.
Yeah, that is fun. All right, our first guest today is brought to you by Yegg Property Pros, selling over one property per day on average the last 2 years. Yegg Property Pros is home to more than 20 team members. Pretty sure it's over 30 by now. One of the largest and highest producing teams in the region. So you can contact them for a free home evaluation, no obligation. And if you're looking to buy, you can sit down for a free consultation, no obligation. They do residential and commercial services. Follow them on Instagram. They're so fun. Yegg Property Pros. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
With the Sauce's first overall guest, we select Tyler Yaremchuk.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
We're just practicing.
Forgot to tweet that I'm joining the show.
Please do.
Thank you.
It helps.
I'm going to retweet it.
It makes us look cool when Tyler's on.
Well, and it's nice to have some genuine insight because sometimes I just make shit up.
Literally. Yesterday I whispered to Tyler, I was like, hey, are the Kraken
in the mix?
Are they in the mix? Are they going to go far? He's like, yeah. Maybe. Is that what you said?
That's the kind of insight that you bring me in for. I don't know.
How are you feeling going into tonight's game? Are you going to the game tonight?
I don't know. I might. We'll see. Right. How am I feeling? Tonight is if the Oilers win. So loser points, I hate loser points. I was sitting out there looking at the NHL standings and the loser point column pisses me off. Mm-hmm. The Edmonton Oilers, we're 74 games into the season. They have finally gotten back to a point where they've won as many games as they've lost. If they win tonight, they will finally get to a point where they've won more games than they've lost this year.
Seems surprising, hey?
That has not happened since their third game of the season when they were 2-1. Oof. Since then, they have been below what I call true 500. So, yeah, tonight's a bit of a big one. Chance for the first 4-game winning streak of the year. Chance to kind of crush Seattle's playoff spirits a little bit, I think. So, lots on the line tonight. Should be a playoff-ish atmosphere because, Seattle's desperate to win. So, should be a good one.
It was nice seeing the footage of Draisaitl in his gear yesterday. They all got together. They were doing their group pictures on the ice. And he was smiling, having a good time.
So he wasn't practicing? It was just for some pictures, but still.
He suited up for
back in Edmonton, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. Frederick and Doc skated yesterday, too. Seems like there's some good injury news coming. We asked Dave Pagnotta, our insider, yesterday on ON Everyday, is there a chance that Leon Draisaitl could maybe play again before the end of the regular season? And he kind of said, if the division's on the line in game 82, yeah, maybe if the playoff, if there's something significant on the line in one of the final few games, he said that the Oilers aren't closing the door on Draisaitl playing again in the regular season this year, which I'm maybe not holding my breath on that, but that's really good news. Mm-hmm. And when if they think there's a chance he could play in one of the final games of the regular season, then that would lead you to believe he should be ready to roll game one of the playoffs no matter what.
Well, and I think some players you'd want to get them back in to kind of get up to game speed before the playoffs again, but it just doesn't feel like he would need that.
No.
He's so intense.
Yeah, I think the other thing too with him is, and I don't know if I would necessarily agree with this, and you would need to have the information of like how injured is he or how healthy is he, but the rest of the lineup's kind of buzzing right now. Like I really like that Nugent Hopkins, Roslovic, and Hyman line. Dickinson, if you were to play Dickinson with like Kapanen and Podkolzin, I think that could potentially work. I'd be curious if Leon Draisaitl's at 80%. Do they sit there and say, you know what, good enough reason to put you with Connor McDavid and play him on the wing? Maybe it's a little bit less work on him, a little bit less strenuous on the body or whatever. He's hurt. Like I don't know. I could see maybe when he comes back, he starts on McDavid's wing.
Do you think that's why? Sorry, Lisa.
No,
do you
go
think
ahead.
that's why McKinnon was placed with McDavid for a good chunk of the winter games, as he wasn't 100%?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like even just looking back on that, like yeah, why wouldn't you have wanted Nate McKinnon, especially with Sidney Crosby out of the lineup?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have wanted him driving his own line? It's just easier to play the wing than center. You have less responsibility. You don't have to get as deep in the defensive zone. All those things.
Fair.
So we saw Bouchard without his shirt on. He's got a 24-pack.
Shit, he's jacked.
That's wild.
That guy's got 0% body fat.
Yeah.
He is absolutely jacked. And I was listening to Boardsy when he was talking post-game just about how maybe it was kind of a blessing in disguise that he didn't go to Italy. He kind of had that break to apparently do sit-ups. He's just absolutely crushing it right now. And after seeing him without that shirt on, I genuinely was like, oh. Like, not in a way that's like sexualizing. That's not what I mean. I'm just like, wow, this guy is so fit.
Yeah, he's in the like shape of his life, and he's playing like it.
Best shape of his life.
Yeah,
I love that.
it.
It's one of my favorite cliches in sports. It's like, yeah, I'm in the best shape of my life. It's like,
course.
goddamn hope so.
Well,
You're
I have
a professional athlete.
I am betting tonight sports interaction.
Boosh.
Getting up. What did I say? An assist, I think, or a point.
You got
he's on
him
my
assist
ticket.
in a Podkolzin goal.
Podkolzin, because Tyler was like, he's due for one, and I was like,
he is due for one.
we'll see what happens.
Boucher, I mean, again, it's every game right now. Like what he's on a run, it's like 4 straight multi-point games or something like that. Like he's just doing things that are unheard of, quite frankly, when it comes to defensemen in the NHL. And I don't
love it.
I don't think it's enough to win the Norris just because Zach
interesting.
Werenski's been so good in Columbus. If I had to vote, I'd probably go Werenski 1, Bouchard 2. But the weird thing is Werenski probably has like a better MVP case than he does Norris case. And I don't need to get into the weeds on all of that. But like the fact that Evan Bouchard, like there's an alternate universe where this year went really bad, right? Like we know what the kind of fan base narrative can be around him at times and how quickly portions of this fan base like to turn on him.
Yep.
And the first month of the year didn't go great, obviously. But like, if he would have had a bad season in year one of his $10.5 million contract, there would have been some pitchforks out this offseason for him, and probably some people asking the Oilers to have, some interesting conversations about Bouchard. The fact they paid him $10.5 million and he stepped up and absolutely delivered on it, like the season he's having, he's a $14 million defenseman. Like the market's going to start getting set in the next few years when the Hughes and McCarrs sign. But like, man, locking him up, even though it's only a 4-year deal at 10.5, is looking like a really nice piece of business.
Why do people hate him so much still when you watch this season and like watch him in the last couple playoffs? I saw a post yesterday and it was like, what's the worst contract in the NHL? And it had Pettersson, Huberdeau, and Nurse.
Yeah.
That was the 3 options. And like there was 2 or 3 comments I read, you forgot to put Bouchard there.
I think.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
I think it's people who have a very like old school way of viewing how they think a defenseman should play. Like you think back to like, 20 years ago, and what did your best defenseman do? They cross-checked guys really hard in the back and they played physical, and like that was kind of it. You weren't supposed to put up points. The way the NHL is moving now, I don't really care, and you shouldn't care if your best defenseman can cross-check a guy in the back or whatever. Like, yeah, there's guys like Connor Murphy who excel, and Ekholm who excel at like breaking up cycles, and like that's definitely important to have a few guys on your team like that. But the number one way to defend in today's NHL is to just get the puck out of your own end. Like the game is so fast, the players are so skilled that if you're turning over pucks and giving the other team's best players like second and third cracks to set up an offensive cycle or to get looks, like that's where you're going to get in trouble. And I know Bouchard still makes the kind of like, eye-rolling mistakes every once in a while, but I sit there and go, for every one mistake he makes, he probably makes 9 or 10 plays that 90% of defensemen in the NHL aren't even close to capable of making, and that gets you out of your zone. If you're not in your zone, you're not getting scored on. To me, getting out of your zone is defending. So I just think people kind of view defending through a bit of an old school lens, and those people are maybe the ones who sour a bit quicker on a guy like Bouch.
The guys that wish that defensemen still defended with just head injuries, like Scott Stevens.
Yeah, right? Like run around, hit guys hard, cross-check guys, be mean. And it's like, again, Evan Bouchard, he'll turn over a few pucks. Like, again, that is a flaw in his game, if you want to call it that. He's not perfect, but he also doesn't really get beat on the rush all that much. You put a slower defenseman out there, like, it's something that drives me nuts with Ekholm. He gets beat off the rush a lot. Mm-hmm. So if the scoring chance comes from a guy beating you off the rush and he's got a partial break, or you turn over the puck every once in a while and then they get a partial break, like, it's still a scoring chance. It doesn't matter how it happens, but it just seems like people always want to like give more slack to the meaner defenseman who's a more traditional defenseman just because, like, I don't know, the look of him. Like, again, I just think it's a flawed way of viewing defensemen.
It's interesting you say that. We got Saucy Bush in the chat saying, Bush is not a Don Cherry D-man is what I'm hearing the problem is. That's a great way to look at this.
I really
what
like
would
that,
Don Cherry say post-game?
Yeah, he wouldn't be in a lot Bouchard. Of rock'em sock'em highlights.
No, but Don Cherry would also be very confused because Bouchard's from Southern Ontario, right? So it'd be like Don Cherry would be like, I hate him, but I love him. And I don't know. If Bouch was European, then Don would be fucking whew.
True.
All right, we understand that you got to get out of here and do your daily face-off, but I wanted to play a game. It doesn't have to be competitive, but I mean...
Both of us are the most competitive people
I've ever met.
I lost a beer league game yesterday. I slept for like 2 hours last night. I was so rattled. So yeah.
We were just talking about how we had bad sleeps last night too. I don't know. There's something in the air. Reece has put in some hard work. Mm-hmm. We're going to play the smile game. So Reece, whenever you're ready, throw up that first smile. And the goal is...
he get the first crack at the first one? Let's play it that way.
That's
how
you want to do it?
Let's go back and forth. Yeah, and you can steal points.
Okay, so you can't just yell out the answer. You got to wait your turn.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm up first.
You get to go first.
And what am I doing?
So you're going to see a smile.
And I got to guess.
You got to guess who it is.
Some connection to the Oilers, you said, right?
That's correct. Best of luck.
Reece.
He's coming.
He's working on it.
I even went in there and told you're doing a great job earlier, and now you do this.
Okay, here's the first round. Ready? Name that smile.
Zach Cassian.
Reece, is that correct?
Reece, you're going to have to let us know. Oh, he nails it. Dang.
Did you know because of the ginger?
Smile.
Those are veneers.
Yeah, the fake teeth. There's fake teeth of that quality have only appeared in the Oilers organization twice.
Good point.
Zach Cassian and James Neal.
Like, those are fresh teeth.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was Rafi Torres from the tinge of the ginge.
Yeah, the ginge.
The ginge tinge.
He always had a bigger beard, I kind of thought.
Yeah, that's fair.
And feel free to play along in the chat if you can answer before Ryder or Tyler. Ding, ding, ding. All right, Ryder, good luck.
Thank you. Tyler is up 1-0. I'll keep track.
Okay.
He's killing time. He's Googling Oilers player smiles.
Yeah. Show me all of the teeth.
We ready?
All right, good luck, Ryder.
I think that's Knobloch. No. Woodcroft.
There we go.
Woodcroft.
Whoa.
Attaboy.
I'm impressed.
They both have very similar names. Like the Cadence or something? No, Woodcroft?
2 hard syllables, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get that point, right? I almost screwed that up.
You did almost screw that up. Knobloch also. Veneers? I'm trying to think of what his teeth look like.
Yeah, I think he's got a pretty nice
He doesn't
teeth.
show his teeth often. All right, next up, Tyler, good luck. Whose smile is this?
Pat Maroon.
Is it Pat Maroon?
Ding.
You're good at this.
That was very fast. Tyler spends
Big
a lot
rig.
of time looking at guys' mouths.
Yeah, watching their mouths move.
Mm-hmm. I like what they have to say post-game. All right.
Good luck, Ryder.
Thank you.
Next up.
Jordan Eberle.
Ooh.
In town tonight.
Yep.
That's an old Eberle photo,
Good
too,
Saskatchewan boy. That's when he just meant the world.
I love those
to me.
teeth. This is the problem with Hollywood is everyone's getting those veneers and they're too big for their mouth. And I love you. Even like Dakota Johnson, when she got rid of her gap, I was like, really?
Yeah. Sometimes
on.
like unique, even in teeth, is nice.
Yeah.
Love
Too
some
unique, maybe not.
Yeah.
Like,
It's given a little piano, but I like it. All right. Whose turn is it?
it is Tyler's.
My turn.
Oh,
2-2. How many
2-2.
are there?
We got
Eight?
we got 7, right? So we can the last one we'll say at the same time.
Yeah.
Whoever gets
Okay.
if we're tied.
Good luck.
Wayne Gretzky.
Oh.
In a Kings
Softball.
jersey. In a Kings
Yeah.
jersey, Reese.
How could you?
This is what I was sent.
Those are good teeth.
Yeah. Those are good teeth too.
Yeah.
Are those real? No.
They look
They
real.
look real to
and
me.
that like back then,
Yeah.
I think fake
Yeah.
teeth would have looked like fake teeth.
They would have looked like chiclets.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Okay, good luck, Ryder. Next up.
I gotta tie it up
Whose
here or else
smile is it?
Now that's a softball.
that's his whole damn face. Gene Principe.
I'm sorry. These are really funny.
Who we're
to
gonna
me.
have on the show here.
Hopefully.
Really?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Nice.
I think he might even come in.
He better.
Hang with us.
That's twice now, though. If he doesn't come this time,
He's going.
he's
List.
going on the wall. Guests who ghosted. All right, Tyler, good luck. Whose
Wait,
smile
wait,
is
wait.
it?
This will be the tiebreaker.
This is
I
the
think. But I
tiebreaker.
think next time we need to get more like unique faces. I think.
Okay.
This is
Whatever,
too
we-
much of a
I think-
softball.
We had
Lisa,
fun.
I think this is an awesome.
We had
game.
fun prepping this behind your back.
Okay.
We had some laughs.
This is it.
Okay, whichever one of you guys guesses it first.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Be quick.
No, it's Mini Hunter. Mini Hunter. Damn it.
I hope you don't lose sleep over that loss.
No. I mean, I nailed that. The Pat Maroon one, I think, was the most difficult one.
Yeah.
So I'll pat myself on the back
And I'll
for that
say
one.
And Woodcroft.
Cassian was the second toughest,
Yeah.
I think.
All right, out of the chute with Cassie.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
made-
I
they got
only-
easier.
They did get easier. I thought like Cassie, he was missing teeth. Right?
Well,
But,
yeah.
but then he went to Arizona at the end of his career and got his veneers done and mailed it in.
That's fair.
Didn't have to do anything.
What do you guys got coming up for O&E today, my man?
What do we have coming up? I'm really hoping Jay is on the show today because it's a game day and he usually does every game day edition of the show.
How do you pull him away from being on the phone?
I don't know.
Like he's constantly on a call.
But he thinks the show starts at 12:02, so he usually walks in like we're 2 minutes into the show and he'll just walk in front of the camera and sit down, which is always funny.
Eating his lunch.
Yeah, eating his lunch sometimes.
He's
like-
always eating when
You
I'm
know,
listening. I'm like, what is he eating? That sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah. So I think we'll have Jay on and Zach Phillips from Leafs Nation is going to pop by too because Tree Living fired. Gone.
And a lot of talk to talk about with the Leafs last night. That was a pretty wild game in Anaheim. It looked like Anaheim lost 2, maybe 3 great players.
Yeah, and I know Carlson came back. Last night too, I was talking to my brother-in-law about this. Cale Makar got hurt last night in Colorado, and I laughed. I'm like, that's how the Oilers are going to get through this year.
Okay,
It's
his
gonna be-
shoulder.
I know.
It looked bad.
It did not look good. If anything, for Colorado, maybe it's a blessing that it happened now, and he's got 3 weeks to get
Right.
it sorted before the playoffs. But like, I laughed. I was like, man, watch. Like, Edmonton's going to get like a garbage Vegas team in round 1, smoke them. They'll get like a banged up Ducks team in round 2, smoke them. And they'll get Colorado in round 3, like missing 2 players. Like, that would be a very funny. It'd just be very funny if after the last 2 years of the Oilers being this like, oh my God, they're a wagon. They're so good, the rosters or whatever, and they don't win. For the year where we viewed them as so flawed, for it to be the year they like go on this magical run, it'd be something.
It would feel a bit like the Raptors win. How like they came up against teams that were depleted.
Yeah.
And managed to win. It still felt pretty damn good.
Banner flies, and 20 years from now, no one's gonna be like, actually, they got to play some injured teams. Like if the Oilers win the Stanley Cup, no one's gonna be like, well, the Ducks were missing Cutter Gochi. Let's pump the
point.
brakes on that banner.
Good point. Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah.
Always
Thanks,
appreciate
Tyler.
it.
Bye-bye.
Means a lot.
We got to play that mouth game again.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But Tyler made a valid point. They were getting easier. But it was our first attempt at it. We'll make it tough if you guys want to make it tough.
Yeah, toughen it up
And
next time. And maybe instead of mouth game, that sounds a little perverse.
teeth.
Let's go with the smile game.
Oh, right.
Oh,
you won the mouth game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the mouth champion. Congratulations. Must feel good. Okay, we have our second guest that's waiting, and we're so excited. We've had Alison on the show just once before, and she was such a joy that I was almost sad. Hey, when we hung up last time. I was like,
Yeah.
why did we let her go? It's like we were pushing her off, like we thought we were annoying her.
Well, it's because we came from a FM radio background, and our bosses used to yell at us if we talked for more than 3 minutes.
And now at this job, it's like 2 hours straight. Yep, that's a movie.
Like
That's a movie script.
Even
5 days a week.
Day one, when Tyler came in as our first guest, or I guess the mayor was our first guest. Tyler was our first hockey guest. And I asked him 2 questions, and then was like, well thanks
see you
so
later.
much. And he looked
literally
at me.
was like,
he looked at me like I didn't drive in early for 2 questions, you idiot.
yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah.
Anyway, so hopefully Alison has some more time for us today.
Yes.
So welcome to the Sauce, Seattle Kraken contributor, an Emmy-winning broadcast analyst. We love her so much. We've got Alison Lukan on the line. How you doing today, my girl?
Hi guys. Hopefully my sound's okay. The settings were kind
Sounds
of
good.
wonky. We good? Great.
You sound great.
I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I'm loving the guests who ghosted board in the back. I need to implement that in my life basically as a rule.
Yeah, you can steal it. Who's on our list? We got Sean Avery, who told us that he would join us literally 20 minutes before he was supposed to. Then he doesn't show up, ends up emailing me 4 hours later, and he goes, yeah, I got distracted. I ran into a buddy on the streets of New York, and we got high, and I forgot about you. I was like...
That tracks. That tracks.
Yeah. And then who else? Originally we had Joe Exotic from the Tiger King, but then he ended up
calling
calling us
through,
the next day from jail.
And then one of the founders of Oilers Nation, Wanye, was a no-show one day. So those are
one
the
of the
names that are there
bosses
so far.
is on the list. So yeah, feel free to steal that.
We came across something really funny online. Speaking of, you wish you had that in everyday life, where a guy was talking about the new baseball rules with the pitches,
The robots.
Yeah, and he said, "I wish I could do that in real life." And just when somebody is maybe lying to you, if
You just go like this.
the ice cream machine's not working at McDonald's, and you just
Prove
get
it.
to
You get let me back there. I want to see it. So good. Alison, before we talk about the game tonight, it's crucial. It's going to be a good game here in Edmonton. Tell us a little bit about your podcast, Too Many Men, because the more I looked into it, I have not listened to it yet, but I'm a big fan of everyone involved, so I just hit subscribe. Tell us about Too Many Men.
Well, we appreciate the subscribe. Thank you very much. Too Many Men is a show I do with the Athletics' Shayna Goldman and Sarah Sivian, who has her own Substack, The Civ Report. Highly recommend subscribe to that as well. And a few years back, we realized that there was no space where women were talking about hockey. And the brilliant Sarah said, well, we should call it Too Many Men. And I must tell you, the reactions we get from men who apparently don't know sports online, thinking it's just some sort of sexist name, is hilarious. But yeah, it's just a space where we get to talk hockey. We tackle some things that maybe other mainstream hockey shows aren't. And we speak our minds. So we have a lot of fun with it.
That's awesome. We have a female-led podcast here at the Nation Network, and you're going to love the name of their podcast too. So it's Kennedy, Jazz, and Gina, and they have a podcast called Between Periods.
Yes.
It's so good, right?
Let's go. That's so
the
good.
best. All right, Ryder. Let's pick her brain a little bit.
Seattle is in the playoff hunt big time. If they get in, it'll likely be wild card, which could be a pretty tricky first round matchup. From what you've seen on who Seattle's played well this year, is there a playoff matchup if you can get in, whether it's in the Pacific or in one of those wild card spots, that you think is favorable for the Kraken?
Yeah, I mean, remember, this is a Kraken squad that did go up against Colorado in their only other playoff appearance and won. So we'll put that up as an omen. But I think, unfortunately, the Kraken have done a little disservice to themselves. Where they are is their own doing. And so the matchup would, I agree with you, probably be that second wild card. They've had some trouble with the Pacific. I mean, obviously, we're playing the Oilers tonight, and the Oilers have had their number for a long time. The Ducks have had their number this season. I truly do believe that for this team right now, the priority is actually just getting in. From a fan perspective, getting some postseason play, showing some building. I was on record going into this season, have relevant hockey in March and April, right? So right now we're not worried about like what's the best path, because this is still a group that needs more before they're a contender. And they're probably going to get, if they get in, they're going to get that wild card 2 spot.
Fair.
So as fans of the Edmonton Oilers, I know there's a lot of people in our YouTube chat, a lot of people that are they just love their Eberle. They love their Larsson. If we're not paying attention to the Kraken as much as we want to be, are they impressing us? What's going on out there with our boys that we miss?
Yes. Well, first and foremost, we got to give our love and shout out to Adam Larsson. We call him the Big Cat. He just celebrated his 1,000th NHL game, and the home ceremony will be this Thursday. So I'm really looking forward to that. But he's just, I mean, you guys know he's awesome, right? He's just such a stalwart. He is so consistent, has only missed 1 game in his entire tenure in Seattle, and that was rightly for the birth of his daughter. So that's a good thing. But he's huge. And, you know, one of the things that he's done, everyone knows how he plays, but what I like is his main defensive partner the entire time at the Kraken has been Vince Dunn. And Vince Dunn loves playing with Adam Larsson, and that has made Vince Dunn improve himself and his game because he wants to stay on that top pairing with Adam Larsson. So that kind of symbiotic relationship has been huge. And then you go to Eberle, right? I mean, captain of the team, last year misses 40 games with an unprecedented pelvic injury, comes back and he's better than ever, right? Like, it's insane. And he's producing better. He continues to lead this squad in points, albeit, you know, they're not necessarily the point totals that a lot of other teams' leaders have. But he still has it, right? He still has that ability to make those crafty plays down low, to see the ice. And when you look at what he's doing also in terms of a young player like Berkeley Catton, who grew up idolizing Jordan Eberle, and now he's been playing with Jordan Eberle, that kind of mentorship, both just from being a pro, but also how to play, has been huge. So 2 big pieces of what the Kraken are trying to build for sure.
Yeah, I was trying to think if there's another defensive pairing over the last 4 years or so that have played more together than Dunn and Larsson. And I honestly couldn't come up with, like, maybe Colorado and Taves and McCarr.
Yeah.
But
maybe
it's pretty special, that pairing for sure. We've seen a nice resurgence of Darnell Nurse ever since the trade deadline, as he's got a defensive partner now that actually they feel like they've got something going on. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how good a guy can play if he's playing with the right guy.
Well, and Darnell Nurse, I don't know if you guys saw the clip of him after he was fighting and like chirping back and forth. I can't remember what game that was. It was recent though. And he's going, you need some money? You need some money? Like, he's aware that people are beaking how much money they make. I'm like, that is such a good burn to be like, you need any cash? I was dying laughing at that. That was so good.
So to say that the Kraken, their leading scorer, Jordan Eberle, doesn't have as many points as a lot of other teams, I think also shows that the team is doing it by committee. Can the Oilers expect that? Just 4 lines coming at them all night tonight?
I mean, that's how they have to play, right? That's what Seattle has to do. Bobby McMahon was their one trade deadline acquisition that's been a machine. He's got the most points of any Kraken player in their first 10 games ever in the franchise. So he's been a huge boon to this. The lines need to be attacking all 4. However, with some injuries, Jaden Schwartz has been out. Shane Wright left last game. We'll see if he plays tonight. There's been some jumbling. So refinding kind of the chemistry that this group had going into the Olympic break hasn't really been there as much as it needs to be. So if they're rolling, yes, that's how they have to play. That's how they have to attack. But when they don't have all 4 lines clicking, that also hurts them quite a bit.
Man, I'm excited. We're going to the game tonight. We've got a bunch of Germans that came to Edmonton, big fans of the Edmonton Oilers. So we're actually sitting with them. We'll be posting online. We're so excited. Now, outside of hockey, can we just ask you a question about UFC? The UFC came to Seattle. How was that? Because whenever we've had any type of like fights and stuff here in Edmonton, we've noticed an uptick in like people on the streets fighting. Were people just brawling on the streets of Seattle?
Was it a busy weekend for the police?
Yeah, well, it was, because there was also a No More Kings protest the same day.
Right.
So it was funny. Actually, we were on the road, so I was in our studio, but I live downtown near the arena, so I had to leave a little bit earlier, but Seattle is pretty good at allowing for space. I didn't hear of many fights, but that's not to say they didn't happen. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll do some digging and I'll get back to you.
Well, I used to work in the bar industry, and whenever we knew there was a UFC fight, I was like, oh my God, there's going to be guys fist fighting each other. They're going to have one shot of Jack Daniels and think that they're a hero. We got to have like extra security on staff that night. Anyway.
And guys that know how to actually take down a bouncer. That's even scarier.
Yep.
Like
that's true.
Let's talk a little bit more about the game. You mentioned Bobby McMahon and just the presence he's had for Seattle. We thought we were going to get him.
Yeah, we were convinced. We're like, because wasn't he seen in Edmonton?
He was, one of our coworkers saw him at a grocery store in Edmonton.
Yeah.
The rumors started.
Yeah, we started spreading the rumors.
He's from Wainwright, which is about 2.5 hours east of town. Mm-hmm. It just all felt like he was going to be an Oiler. So please appreciate him like you do Eberle and Larsson, because it kind of feels like we lost a player in him too. That's how convinced we were that he was going to be an Oiler.
Yeah, he seems to be producing. What do you think about his game?
Yeah, I think what's helping him is that he just is a simple, straightforward player, right? And that's what the Kraken need. They can't be too fancy. Excuse me. They can't be too fancy.
I'm contagious, I think.
Yeah, we're clearing our throats
through the wires.
You're not alone, girl.
Coming through. But he's direct. He goes right to the net. He's big. He's not afraid to shoot. And I think that makes him easy to play with. He started on the top line with Jordan Eberle and Matty Beniers. Now he's on the second line with Chandler Stevenson and Capo Caco. And both places he's worked. So I think that that's just a compliment to the simpleness of his game, makes him easy to bring in. He seems to be fitting into the room well. The only thing that seemed to hold him off the score sheet was immigration. So we are happy that those papers are done. And yes, for a team that does struggle to score, having him come in and do what he's been doing has been massive. He's also getting some power play time as well.
And in a contract year, I'm sure he's pretty pumped that he's hitting this hot streak right now. Like, the difference between what I think he probably would have fetched in the free agency, maybe $3.5 million. Like, he's playing where he could end up signing like $7 million a year. He might have doubled his paycheck with how he's looked in Seattle.
Yeah, and it's crazy too now, right? Because I think a lot of people, even before the deadline, he was saying to media, that he was talking to the Leafs front office and they were in conversations. And then there was even kind of supposition of, well, will he just go back to Toronto after this trade deadline? But now with the state the Leafs are in, you don't know. So, he could be, to your point, we know what's not out there in the free agent market this coming off season. So he could be one of the big ticket players.
For sure. And like, if he warms up to Seattle, which you can fall in love with that city very easily. And if you guys can sneak into playoffs, he'll fall in love with that fan base and how exciting it is. Like, your lower bowl will be a lot louder than he's experienced in Toronto, I assume.
They're pretty rowdy here, especially if a team is winning. And, we always joke this team has tried to make it hard on us broadcasters for years. We had a year with a Jared, a Justin, and a Jaden. And now we have a McMahon and a McCann. And so, he's got to stay just to challenge us in our jobs.
Seriously, you're like the teachers that have a Jaden, a Jacqueline, a Jackson. Yeah. There's 17 Jacksons. Like, you yell, Jackson, come here at a playground. You have 12 kids running at you.
It looks like the show Weapons, right?
Yeah, they're all running at you.
That's our problem as well if we're first naming players, because it's just
lots of
Connor and Connor and Connor and Connor and Connor.
I mean,
and
if
then
you want to
AHL.
get rid of one of your Connors, we'll take one. I have one in mind.
Back off.
Ingram, yeah, he is playing very good. Thank you so much for your time. Where can people find you?
Yeah, where can people follow you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. You were so much fun. You can find me on Twitter at Alison L. On Instagram, I'm Alison.Lukan. And with the gracious mention to start us off, you can also follow us. Our podcast is Too Many Men on Twitter. We're at @2_much_man.
Yeah, we got a couple people in our YouTube chat saying subscribed. So,
love it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Awesome, Allison.
Take care.
Cheers. Love her.
Yeah, awesome.
Even Amber in the chat. Oh my gosh, I remember her. We love her.
Yeah.
She's a gem.
Yeah, knows her stuff.
And also, like, taking time out of her morning when we know she's busy on a game day.
It's
the best.
It's so interesting that Seattle is in our division, because if they weren't, they'd without question be my second favorite team.
Interesting.
Because, like I said, the fans there are awesome. They've really embraced
We
this
can travel
expansion.
there easily. Like, it's close enough that a nice little Seattle trip.
Then you look at the local attachments, like Eberle is the captain. I cried the first time he scored a goal in the NHL.
Oh, yeah.
When he went
You almost named your daughter Eberle.
It's true. When he went forehand, backhand, shelf, and then slid into the boards, I was like, this is a new era of Oiler.
Well, and if you were a huge fan of the Seattle Seahawks,
Yeah.
add it to the list.
Well, and there's a lot of those around here. So all we need to do is move Seattle out of our division.
And then we can cheer for them.
We've all got a second favorite team.
Yeah.
But it is a divisional game tonight, and it's a big one as the Oilers try to track down the Anaheim Ducks for first place in the Pacific. And Seattle's got so much on the line trying to just get into playoffs. And when you're looking at an expansion team like that, like relatively new, I should say, the dollars that they bring in from even one playoff round, if they ended up in against Colorado or, another team that is just farther along in their contention plan, and they get smoked, those 2 games are still paying a lot of bills around there. You know what I mean? Like here, I think you could go through the decade of darkness like we did. The team's still very well supported. We're going to be fine. But some of those teams you worry about if they go through the kind of stretch that Buffalo has of not making the playoffs for a long time. Like, that's a lot of revenue lost for the owners. So a good team, good organization, obviously great
Good people working for
associated
them
with it.
who are passionate about it.
I'd love to see them get in for sure.
Yeah. We just got a $10 donation to the Ben Stelter Foundation. Thank you, Saucy Miss Mackey. Saucy Payday Challenge Saucers. Send some bucks for Ben. You're the best. Thank you so much.
Also, if you want to support a great cause, $10 tickets available now.
Yep.
At nationgear.ca. That's for Saturday the 11th. Early start club.
At Greta Bar.
Afternoon game, giveaways.
Yeah, you'll be supporting single mothers with that $10 donation.
Reece and I are going to do a dance for all the single moms that come.
Bring your nipple tassels.
Yeah, I got them.
Perfect. You're wearing them right now.
They're
super glued.
I couldn't wear them. I brought my Kraken colored ones.
Oh,
and then I remembered that's who we're playing, so I went with the Oilers colored flannel instead.
That's where the glitter came from. Makes sense. Norm just donated another $10 to the Ben Stelter Foundation. Most don't get paid till tonight, but maybe next time we do this the day after with a wink emoji.
We are 10 minutes away from a surprise. Very excited about that.
We have a big surprise on the show today. We're so excited.
We're very excited.
Producer Reece doesn't even know what's going on, and I know he's like clenching his butthole because can you imagine being the producer of a show and not knowing what's coming up?
I think the expression is just clenching his butt.
Oh.
It's just a little graphic.
Oh, I've always said butthole. Is that wrong?
Yeah, it's just clenching their butt.
That's why people look at me weird when I say that.
Clenching my butthole.
What do you want to get into next? Should we do Starch Madness? Should we get into 3 stars of anything? What are you feeling?
I feel like both of those need more than 10 minutes. So why don't we get into what's happening in Edmonton? This is brought to you by River Cree Resort and Casino. Once again, we are hosting a playoff draft there, April 17th. $1,000 for a table of 8. Comes with dinner, beverages. I think 2 beverages per person. And your team of 8 has a chance to win $2,500 for first place, with money going to kids sport as well. But River Cree's got things going on all the time.
Yeah, if you've never checked out the venue, it's such a cool spot to go and watch concerts and comedians. Morgan J is bringing the Goofy Guy Tour to Edmonton. This is happening May 23rd. The 9 p.m. show is sold out, but there's still some tickets available for the 6 p.m. start. So if you want to watch his like wild style of interactive auto-tune and just goofy things that he does, tickets are going fast. You could get yours at rivercreeresort.com. What is happening in and around the city?
Well, Boston Pizza on White Ave is closing.
Can I be honest? I've been there once.
I was going to say.
I feel bad saying that, but it's true.
I feel like.
It's iconic. It's been there for a very long time.
If you're going to White Ave, though, you're not going, let's go to White Ave.
And get bugs and cheese.
And get a Boston Brute.
Right. Like you're not going with like a group of kids, whereas usually, you know, you got some time. Maybe it's a hockey tournament. Yeah, you're going to go support BPs with kids, but it's not going to be on White where there's no parking.
Well, and also nothing against Boston Pizza. Great
Love
place to
it.
go.
Love me a White North pizza. Great
If you're
White
like
North.
in any neighborhood, if you're in Wainwright, great choice.
Oh,
if
it's
you're
the
in
only choice.
Mill Woods has a great Boston Pizza.
Go
on
for it. There's 2 of
34th.
them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to get from Boston Pizza?
Okay, cactus cut. I love the pain. The cactus cut. Is the pain coming from the potatoes or the dipping sauce?
What pain are you talking about? Are
spice.
Are you eating them this way?
No, I'm not like cutting my mouth. I mean,
that they're like low key hot.
Spicy.
Yeah.
I think it's from the potato.
I think it's from the potato.
Because
too.
when you get a pierogi pizza, which has them layered in it, also spicy.
But it also has the sauce. Great question. And what is it? Is it just cayenne pepper that they have on there? Did I say that weird?
Yeah, cayenne.
Cayenne pepper.
It's fine.
I would say the Boston Brute is definitely a go-to with the meat dip sauce.
Ooh.
For me, Reese, I love their wings.
I go with Bandera bread a lot of the time.
Is that the one with the cheese or the one with the meat sauce?
with the cheese?
See, I like the meat sauce one where it's just like parm.
They also have a panuki.
What's that?
It's like a dessert where you can. It's basically just like a cookie that comes out in this like big pan. It's like this big, probably.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome. You don't see them very often anymore.
What's
A
it called?
cast iron pan.
A panuki.
That sounds like when you agree to head home with your partner for a lunch break hookup. Like, hey, you want to go for a quick panuki? Or something like that. That's like getting it on in a tent or something.
Yeah,
Sure.
something like that.
I mean, it just feels like a unique hookup.
Yeah, yeah.
The name.
The Thai chicken bites. Delicious.
Like, Boston Pizza's not going away in general.
No, it's just the one on White.
Just the one
Which is
on
an
White.
older location, so it's just sad for people.
When I go to White, I want to try a place maybe that I've never tried before. Or I want to get like a unique
Craft beer.
craft beer somewhere. Yeah, I want to pay too much to have hipsters stare at me.
Yeah, I want to go on one of those like wheelie things with your drunk friends.
Yeah, I want to.
And you pretend that you're contributing
Right.
with your feet, but really you're just chilling.
Not Boston Pizza. I want to go and do a one-arm push-up contest against Doug.
I want to go to the Tim Hortons parking lot and hang out with all the bikers.
Yeah.
Are they still there? Or did they also move?
Yeah, I want to go like step on puke.
Yeah. I want to go to stand outside that one bar where the dance floor is right up against the glass window and like everyone's butts are hanging out and it's like getting foggy in there.
Yeah.
Funky Buddha. Is that place still open?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
But that's what I want to do on White Ave, not go for
Yeah.
family dinner.
I want to go to Buckingham
Mm-hmm.
and expect to get a plate of chicken wings and then remember that it's a vegan restaurant and get mad and leave. That's what I want to do on White.
I guess I'll have the cauliflower bite.
Yes. Speaking of White, our next story that's trending here in the city, they're getting rid of the scramble crosswalks on White Ave.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the ones where it was like you could walk in any direction. The reason being it made the buses wait too long. So it was inconveniencing public transit.
That's fair. Some of the moves that they're making are pretty smart when it comes to that. Like they're still extending sidewalks and stuff because of this, because buses can move. But in general, it's not great for pedestrians, especially when you're standing there in the winter.
Yeah.
Is that all? Is that like all of Edmonton sort of thing?
I think so.
Because that one outside of Rogers Place, I think, is somewhat crucial.
Maybe you're
Like,
right. Maybe it's just
I think
White
it's
Ave.
just the White Ave ones.
Okay.
There's the one right outside of Hudson's, and there's one right outside the Winners.
Yep.
Also, Winners, not where I want to shop on White Ave. Nothing against Winners. It's the same vibes
We'll
as the
see if
Boston
it
Pizza.
lasts. We'll see if it lasts.
I want to go and have to pay $65 for a T-shirt that the owner of the store got at Value Village for $11.
Yeah, I want to go into a boutique, locally owned, where there's only 5 shirts on the rack. And they're all different, and they're all just one size.
Yeah.
And you pick it up, and it's $145.
Yeah, I
And
want
you're
to.
like, I'm supporting local.
Yeah, if I'm on White, I want to go shopping for a sword. You know?
Oh, if I'm on White, I'm getting my knives sharpened.
Right.
You can just go and get one of those from a convenience store.
A sword?
Yeah. Basically.
There's swords?
Oh, you're talking-
only on the White Ave gas station.
He's talking about meat swords, hot dogs.
Oh. Yeah, wizard fingers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Meat sword. That's a hell of a name for a hot dog. I feel like somebody said that before to me, but if not, I'm taking it.
Okay, and our last story. This is what bothers me about not having enough local news. Why am I just finding out about the 5th annual Beeping Eggs project? And it happened last Saturday. You know what I mean? When
4 years before that.
An event that happens and you miss it. Yeah, it's the 5th annual. So this is really cool. They do this around Easter every year. It's an inclusive Easter egg hunt. So they do this at the Telus Road of Science. And it was invented by a member of the police bomb squad because his daughter is blind. And he was able to create this project where it's a beeping egg and then she can still do the egg hunts.
Oh.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that is cool. When you originally said it, I thought you meant like the egg swore.
What?
Well, it's the Beeping Eggs project. I thought you were saying like it's the Eggs project.
It's an effing good time. But we missed it. It already happened. I wish I could have told the story last week so people could have taken that in if they wanted to.
I love all the things that are happening with that, with inclusivity. And like, just imagine how tricky it would be to have all of your friends bragging about the Easter egg hunt and it just being something that you never got to experience.
That you just can't do.
Yeah. Awesome that they came up with this.
Super cool.
Well, that's what's happening in Edmonton right now. Lots on White Ave
and
today.
The Oilers tonight. Let's go.
Man.
I'm so excited.
We are playing good. I feel like this happens when McDavid or Draisaitl are out. Everybody else realizes they have to step up, where there is a bit of waiting around when both of them are in the lineup.
Yeah. Or they're just like, oh, you'll take care of it.
Yeah.
It's like when we prep this show. I don't do anything. It's Ryder's here. Kidding.
Okay.
Look how much hard work Reece and I put into the smile game.
Yeah.
Come on.
That was awesome.
That Hunter one was tough.
But do you feel that, Reece, a bit like that guys, especially when McDavid and Draisaitl are on the same line, other lines are like, let's just not make a mistake, and they can go and win it for us.
And I think, too, like, last year McDavid and Draisaitl were out for, like, an extended period of time before the playoffs.
Yeah.
And, like, they just never really got into that groove. And I think having, like, Draisaitl out and having these other guys like Roslovic and Savoy step up, it's just, like, taking this team to another level. And having, like, McDavid still be able to go out there and play as dominant as he is, like, everybody is pitching in right now, and it is, like, it's looking like a well-oiled machine going into playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the Oilers do have a reputation of, like, getting the gears going just going in the playoffs, and last year with them two being out, it just didn't really happen. And now, like, all the big boys are humming, like, Bouchard, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. What a season.
This has just been, I think we're really gearing up for the postseason now.
And his Bouchard's best play, without question, going into this season was playoffs the last 2 years. He kind of steps his game up. McDavid and Draisaitl somehow have another level when it comes to playoffs. And if the rest of the team doesn't just wait for them to do something and actually have confidence, we're dangerous.
They know Dry's watching, too.
Yeah.
He's probably one of those teammates you don't want to disappoint. So you're like, okay, if he's not here, I got to step up.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good pick. For, like, guys on the team that you wouldn't want to disappoint, Draisaitl might be the first answer.
Imagine how pissy he'd be.
Oh, why are you so pissy?
Why are you so pissy?
I still need to get a "We're all pissy" shirt. We came out with those years ago after that quote around here. Still one of my favorite pieces of merch that Oilers Nation came out with, and I didn't get around to buying one.
So good.
Darn it. All right, it is time for another game. This one's going to be just Reece versus himself.
That's right.
You don't know about this game, Reece.
Reece, put your face on the screen. We need you.
It's exciting.
Yeah, this game is called, because it's our 93rd show today, and we know that you're a huge Nuge fan.
Oh, nice.
We decided to do a 93 trivia.
90 trivia.
93 of a, yeah.
3 of a.
Yeah, 93 of you.
We're really good at coming up with names for games. The mouth game.
We have a prize for you here if you do well in this game.
I hope it's a Just Buy Me meal.
How'd you know that?
Oh, shut it down.
What?
Just go get him his lunch. He ruined it. Game's
Sorry.
over.
That's what the surprise was. was the brisket mac and cheese from Just Bite Me Meals.
Yeah, that's what this game's brought to you by. JustBiteMeMeals.com. Use sauce20 to save 20% off of your first online order. We have an order coming in today.
Yeah, we do.
Fresh.
All right, Reese. 93 of you.
Okay.
It could be about anything.
I'm nervous now.
Yep. What dinosaur blockbuster, directed by Steven Spielberg, was released in 93?
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Correct. What was the name of the adult movie released a few months later that also had a dinosaur theme?
Is this a pun from...
Is it like a Jurassic World?
Is it
Jurassic World pun?
No.
a Jurassic Park pun?
We were looking for Jurassic Pork.
Ew.
It was right there.
It was right there.
Which Chicago Bulls legend briefly wore 93 during his comeback in 1996?
MJ wore 93.
No.
Dennis Rodman?
Yes.
Good job.
Next question.
2 out of 3 so far. Keep it going.
What is 93 times 2?
192.
Ooh, that's
No.
wrong.
No. Sorry. 93 times 2, 186.
Got
Sorry,
it.
that was
We're going to accept
Not
it.
stupid. I black out. As soon as someone asks me a math equation, my eyes roll back in my head. I go to sleep.
That was just like the Woodcroft answer for me,
You said
right?
knobloch.
Yeah, it came in a little hot. Okay, this is a tricky one. What is the Roman numeral of 93?
I wouldn't know this.
Like XXI.
Ooh.
That's pretty close. That would be 21. But,
Okay.
it looks kind of like that.
Think more like that singer that had an album called Brat. Charlie
XCX?
First two are right.
XC?
XCIII.
That's tough.
It's also
Okay.
confusing because I think with Roman
Never
numerals,
understood Roman numerals.
the lower number of the two has to go first. So it's X. Well, that means minus if it's first. So X is 10, C is 100. So it's 10 minus 100. But it's 10 less than 100 plus the 3.
I'm not listening.
I'm just saying. I had to figure out where X, C, I came from.
Okay, next question.
2 left, Reese.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
on the fence here.
Oh, we're doing this because it's our 93rd show.
That's right.
In case you're very confused.
No, I like it.
What hip-hop icon released the album Doggy Style in 1993? Doggy Style.
Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Yeah. I was worried there for a second. I was like, there's no way he doesn't know this.
And finally, what Edmonton broadcast legend who turned 3 in 1993 can also be heard across North America on Sirius XM 70s on 7 and plans to wed an absolute stud this summer?
I'm going to go with Lisa Evans.
Yeah. We doing this?
Let's do it. Oh, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Perfect. I didn't want to get up, but I was prepared to.
We got you something to celebrate our 93rd show, Reese.
Whoa. Holy Dinah.
Yeah. But if you would have been bad at trivia,
I would have kept it.
Lisa would have kept it.
Open it live on the sauce, Reese.
What the heck? No way. What? No way. What?
Check the back.
Did Lisa sign this?
Yeah, it's a Lisa Evans signed nudes jersey.
Oh, this is so sick. No way.
Show the saucers. Throw it up.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
That's crazy.
We just wanted to thank you for all your hard work on the show.
Are you guys serious?
Yeah, we've
No
been
way.
waiting. We've been counting up to 93 days of this show. And we're like, I was getting so impatient.
I was wondering yesterday how you guys figured out what episode we were
Yeah,
on.
you're probably like, why the hell are they counting how many
I wanted to
episodes
do
there
it
are?
for the 100th show.
Oh.
And I was like,
But
no.
Lisa's like, no, we got to do it for the 93rd. And
That's
I just
way
didn't
more
want to get in
fun.
an argument, so
Why-
I let her win.
100 show wouldn't make any sense when he's number 93. Come on.
Yeah, but 100th is a thing that you celebrate.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway.
So is 93.
Sure.
I'm so bashful. Thank you guys so much.
You're
very
welcome.
Once the show ends, I'm going to give you guys both a big hug. This is so sick.
Do you want to
Nice.
hear the story behind it?
Yeah.
So remember we had that event at Uncle Glenn's?
Okay, but also we knew that Reece doesn't have any signed jerseys, and when we asked him a while ago, we're like, if you could have one, what would you want? He was like, oh, nude. And we've always had that in the back of our minds.
Yes.
That's
So-
crazy.
We were thinking about doing it for Christmas, but it felt too new. You know when you go on 2 dates with a girl and then you buy her pajamas and they're
Yeah.
like, this is kind of weird.
We had only been doing the show with you for like,
a month
yeah.
at that time. So we couldn't get it free for Christmas.
That'd
Anyway.
be really weird. And also it would be, the bar would be so high
Right.
that we'd have to come through with awesome gifts every year, and that's just not going to happen.
Right. Don't expect.
No.
Okay, well, that's all. Thank you guys so much.
Like
I'm
there's
bashful.
nothing coming for the 97th.
What?
For the
Sorry.
show.
Unless you want my signed 7 that I forged. You can have it.
Okay, so we're at Uncle Glenn's for a fundraiser.
Uh-huh.
And it was an Oilersnation event. Had a bunch of saucers there. Great party. Place was packed. And we had a live auction for the signed nudes jersey. And I thought it would go for like $700-800. So as it's going up, I was like, well, I'd get it for that. If I can get it for that, I'd get it for that. So I threw up my hand a couple times, and then all of a sudden I got it for that. For a price that I
shit.
was like, all right,
But
sick.
you thought someone was going to outbid you.
Kind of. Yeah, I wasn't bidding it up necessarily. I was just like getting it to where it was worth for the charity.
But as soon as he was like, he bid on whatever it ended up getting to, he turned to me, he's like, we're giving this to Reece, right? I was like, hell yeah, brother. We are.
Well, thank you guys very much. This is freaking sweet. I was definitely not expecting this.
You're welcome.
Thank God I did good on trivia.
Yeah, imagine
Otherwise?
if you lost that
I
on
went
Jurassic
0 for 6.
Pork.
Yeah, correct. Jurassic Pork would have haunted my dreams.
Seriously.
Okay, sick.
That was
Glad
fun.
that we did that.
God, I've been
frick.
waiting so long to do that.
I know it's been hanging in my closet, and there's been a few days where I'm like, well,
Maybe I'll wear it.
maybe it needs one good wear first. Maybe I'll take it to Vegas.
So good. All right, well, let's get into 3 stars of anything.
Yes.
I'm excited about this one. It's random.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, we need a random 3 stars of anything.
Which is brought to you by Southview Acura, family owned and operated on Edmonton's south side. Wonderful people, wonderful hot chocolate, and wonderful rides. Get in there and see what they got and experience why luxury meets reality at Southview Acura. If you have the weekend off, if you have holiday Monday off, we don't. We're going to be at Southview Acura, kicking it there, doing our show live. So come and visit us on Monday, especially if last time we were there, you had to work and you don't work Monday.
Yeah.
You don't want to sleep all day on a holiday Monday. You want to get up and get moving.
Yeah, bring the kids. We'll have Timbits.
And hot chocolate.
We'll get a picture together. Come say hi.
Southview Acura, Monday. See you there.
Be there or be square.
We're broadcasting our show live from there as well.
Yeah.
If you can't make it, you can still support us via the show. Also, always support us by hitting that subscribe button.
Yeah, hit
and
that like button on today's episode.
firing us a like
For
as well.
Reece.
For Reece and the gift.
All right, let's get into 3 stars.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
So yesterday, of course, Ryder's daughter won 3 stars of anything. So
And it's a bit it's trashy. I didn't believe it.
I think she came through because yesterday it was things we hate about how it's still winter, and hers was having to wear a winter jacket. That was a really good answer.
That is a good jacket. Or answer.
Okay, do you want to kick things off? 3 stars of anything. Top 3 most uncomfortable feelings. This could be physical or emotional. Get your honorable mentions in. We'll get to them after we list off our top 3.
Yes.
Top 3 most uncomfortable feelings.
I'm going to start with one that actually involves children, if you have. And you've probably been there when you end up watching a movie and don't expect a scene to get a little out of hand.
A little frisky. Awkward.
And you're watching it, and maybe you're even having to answer questions, and you're not ready to answer those yet.
It's both terrible if you have kids in the room or if your parents are in the room.
Yeah, if you're the
Equally as
kid.
terrible.
Just like, please, scene, be over. Please be over.
Fast forward it.
Why are her knockers out?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah. Why did we rent Jurassic Park by accident instead of Park? My kid loves dinosaurs.
Not again.
Not again. It's $22 every single time. Okay, my first overall pick for most uncomfortable feelings. Mine, I'm going to go with a physical feeling to kick things off. When your sock falls down in your boot. It still haunts me. Yeah, it was more common back in elementary when you would suit up to go out for recess. It was a whole thing, putting on your snow pants, putting on your boots, and then you'd go out, you'd run a little bit, and you'd feel your ankle sock.
Yeah, I was once walking the dogs, and my sock slipped out, but the dogs are pretty rambunctious, so I didn't have time to like take my boot off, get my sock up. Like, it was a tie-up boot too. And by the time I got home, I had a blister the size of a toonie on the back of my foot. All because of that stupid sock.
Yeah.
It's interesting how some socks and shoes, the combo just doesn't work.
It's true.
Like, certain socks I'll put on, I'm like, oh, sure, hope this works with the shoes I'm wearing today.
I never used to like the higher up socks. I've always been an ankle sock girly. But as I get older, I'm learning my lesson. You got to protect everything.
And I know that higher socks, even with shorts, are starting to make a comeback. They are, if you're young. And even now, it's transitioning. Like, I feel like I can get away with hiked up socks, like right to my knees. So,
we know.
So when I wear my...
We see it. We saw it in Vegas.
My high boots.
Your shorts, fanny pack.
Reece, your first overall pick for 3 stars of anything.
My first ever pick for the 3 stars of anything. I'm going to go with the physical one first as well. I hate, like, just being sticky. Like, if your hand, like, if you got a bunch of sap or something on your hands, and it's like,
sap.
After a bit, it's like, okay, this is enough. And you can't just, like, rub them together and, like, get it off. You have to, like, go wash it. And, yeah, it's just uncomfy.
Syrup, cinnamon buns, sap.
Yeah.
Top 3 most uncomfortable feelings. Next up, I'm going to go for my second pick with texting the person you meant to be texting about.
Oof. Been there.
That's super uncomfortable. When you're like, man.
Lesson learned.
Man, Jill won't shut the hell up. And you're like, oh, I just sent that to Jill. And then trying to figure out if you can lie.
Quickly, but then you realize they can see your old edit. That sucks.
The worst.
Don't talk badly about people is the
I
lesson.
don't often.
No.
I don't.
One time I was fighting with a friend and then I was texting another friend about it.
Yeah.
And I screenshot the fight and I sent it to the person I was fighting with.
Ooh.
And then I had to be like, see what you wrote? Look how silly you sound. Like, I saved it.
I don't think so.
It worked.
I don't think you saved it.
I think I did.
Not if they watch the sauce.
They don't. My second overall pick, not knowing, this is kind of same vibes actually, not knowing if someone overheard what you said. Could be about them.
It's almost exactly the same. Good pick.
It's actually not. It's a digital answer versus an in-person, which when they're in the same space as you, that's worse.
Yeah, I agree. Because, like, if you go and say something and, like, all of a sudden that person spawns, like, behind you and you're like, oh, my God, like, how much of that did they just hear?
That? And then you're trying to, like, feel out if they're mad at you. It's a whole, and then it consumes your night.
And you, like, start acting really weird because then you're like, oh, my gosh, are they mad at me? Or do they not know? Did I get away with this?
I had a real bad one in Jasper. It was like the Jasper in January event. So they have a bunch of media that go up and you get to go to the ski hill, but they do a presentation. Anyway, so it's just packed with other radio and TV people. I'm sitting next to a guy who used to be an intern who then worked in radio. And he was just asking me about the market. And I went into it. There were 3 stations at the time all playing pretty similar music. And so I said, like, you know, we're doing pretty good. We got, like, a nice flow going. You know, Lisa's joined the team. She's killing it. We got just a great lineup. Good boss. The whole thing. And then I said, this other station's also killing it. You know, they've got great momentum. big company to back them up. And I was like, I just don't know about the third one, how they're possibly going to survive this. Like, they may as well flip formats, or like, I just don't. It's a hopeless cause, pretty much. And then I'm like, I should be careful. Like, I'm in a room full of radio people, and I just went like this. The boss of that station was sitting right behind me. And I still don't know if they heard.
They did.
I think they did. Anyway, they're doing well now.
Yep.
So she didn't listen to me.
Okay, who's up next? I just went. Reese, what's your second overall pick?
My second overall pick, another physical. It's when you like are just so full, or you know that you're gonna puke, but it's just the feeling before it actually happens.
The tingling in the cheeks.
And you're like, oh my gosh, am I gonna throw up? You're like kind of swallowing,
trying
like,
to fight it.
Yeah, you're like fighting it. But there is like, if somebody's trying to have a conversation with you and you're like trying to focus on doing these two things, it's just super hard.
Yeah, that was me on the bus to the Oilers game in Vegas.
That was me at the game in Vegas. I was like, do I save some room right now? Oh my gosh.
Do I go barf?
You guys are animals.
Well,
not me.
YOLO.
You were not okay the next day. You sweated out a brewery. I watched it. I was worried about you.
All right, good answer. Like that one. With my third pick, I'm going to go with erectile dysfunction. It'll hit you sometimes, and you don't know why.
You actually don't know why, or do you? Okay, here's a question.
Yeah.
Full transparency. Why? Does it? Is it because your brain starts thinking about like something that it doesn't turn you on, or it makes you feel uncomfortable?
I would say that is definitely a brief moment where your brain and friend is not connected.
Yeah. And then that's all you can think about. And then you think about disappointing the other person. You're
embarrassed.
You're like demasculated.
So you can't just like get it back?
You can. But you have to get it in like to a new mind frame.
How do you get there?
It depends.
Do you find your brain keeps going back though? It like keeps jumping back to what distracted you to begin with?
Yeah, if you keep trying to do the same thing.
Mental warfare.
It's crazy. Like there was once where it was like my biggest crush ever from school.
Default dad in the chat saying can't relate to any of this. I love that little brag in the chat. Attaboy. So good.
And you know what? Some people don't, but I think the majority of men have had an occurrence or two, or it's a problem. It can get in your head so bad that it's not even a physical issue that you need pills. It's mental, and you just can't get over the hill without the pill.
Okay, so
bars
is right. Write that down.
Shoddy Mill's gonna be rapping about Viagra next.
Hell yeah, he was rapping about high gas prices the other day.
Yeah, killing it.
Okay, so biggest crush of your life.
Yeah, like
you're making out.
Thought she was gonna be my first. Thought we would run away together forever.
That's such a small town storyline too. Like hopes and dreams. What's that Paul Brandt song? Small towns and big dreams. That was Ryder.
That's what I had. Dreams were too big. Too much anticipation. It's like when you
I like the confidence though.
When you overthink a movie and how excited you are for it. Like
that's why I don't want to know anything about Project Hail Mary.
Right.
I want to go in not knowing a thing.
Exactly.
Got to see that. Apparently it's crushing.
You build up a movie that it's going to be the best ever. It never is as good. I built this up as it's going to be unforgettable.
Like what you see in Jurassic Pork.
Anyway, I finally get my chance. She wants to throw down. It stays down.
Why?
Not even a budge.
And she's like the hottest chick you've ever seen? That's what I'm confused by.
Like, she was a very attractive girl, but I was like in love with her in school. Anyway, didn't happen. Still pissed off about that.
And you can't redeem yourself.
And I think that there would be some guys, like how you're saying, where it's like a mental thing.
Yeah.
That they would think about that literally every single time they would go to do the deed.
Right.
And then it's like they're overthinking everything.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be chill.
You gotta be chill. You gotta trust yourself.
Rely on yourself.
Uh-huh. Do something like serious French kissing where your mind is on
Just that.
just that. And then it's just like boom.
Do you ever find
Game
like
time.
Are you able to say something to help, like get them to help, or do you have this mind frame where you got to be a man and you got to take care of it yourself?
If you say like, "Come on, little buddy."
Yeah.
No, not to your own.
Yeah, that seems to work.
I mean, that would turn me on.
Put a little leash on it and say, "Let's go for a walk, little buddy."
Let's go.
Yeah, and just see if you can convince
Going up
it.
the stairs.
It depends entirely on how comfortable you are in your relationship and how comfortable you are as a person if you want to talk about it. But like, yeah, I know some buddies who have like punched holes in walls. They're so mad about it.
Ew.
Yeah.
In front of them?
Just one buddy actually, but
That gives me the ick.
In front of the girl?
it was I think in the bathroom when he was trying to go through it.
That would really suck to be the chick, and then you just watch this guy punch a hole in the wall.
I'd be out of there
Like,
so
I hope
fast.
I'm
And she
getting
goes
out of
into the
here.
bathroom and he's actually getting with the hole in the wall. All right, so
Come
that's
on, little buddy.
that's my third pick. Is ED.
All right, my third overall pick for top 3 most uncomfortable feelings. Being in the room when 2 other people are arguing. Or in the car.
I thought you were going to say going through when 2 other people were going through an ED experience.
Who else would get a ride from a friend's mom?
Yeah.
And then I'll never forget. It was my mom's best friend, Marla, and her daughter, Janelle. And we both went to the same dance school. She was older than me, but we had the same dance time. So I got a ride, and I'd be in the back seat, and the 2 of them would be absolutely screaming at each other. They're best friends. I know this.
Yeah.
But as a child, I would just sit there like, how do we ever recover from this? So awkward. And they were completely comfortable just screaming at each other with me in the back seat.
It's crazy, hey?
Oh,
Terrifying.
It is uncomfortable.
I had a buddy that his family didn't really care if they like were swearing at a young age, and holy, like the arguments and words they would say to each other while I was just like sitting at the kitchen table.
To their parents?
Oh my God. It was like the worst thing you could imagine. But
It's
I
so
knew the
uncomfortable.
family so well.
Yeah.
I was like just used to it after a while. But there are some crazy people out there.
Yeah.
For sure.
When you are hearing a parent and a kid argue and you're in their home and you're just in the basement, so scared to surface.
Yeah, like every parental relationship with kids is so different.
Yeah.
that you're just surprised that how do they get away? They're swearing at their dad.
It was so interesting. We've talked about this on the show, going to a friend's house, being in a different house environment, and just seeing how other families operate, and you're just blown away.
Yeah, my buddies, their parents would have to call them 6-7 times to come for dinner. If I did that, if mom called me more than once and then dad had to call me and I didn't run upstairs, I would have been drug upstairs.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I would go to like a girl's house down the street. Dad's smoking cigarettes in the basement. Free for all pop fridge. Mom hiding, never to be seen, never knew what she looked like. It was the weirdest house.
interesting vibes.
And I'd be like, what do you mean I can have 6 grape pops in a row?
And just going for it.
Going for it.
Yeah.
Back home, I'd have to ask my parents' permission if I could have Tostitos. It's not even a good chip.
You're right. That isn't a good chip by itself. I mean, was there cheese?
No.
Oh, yeah, terrible. All right, Reese, your third pick.
Okay, my final pick. Kind of what you were talking about, but it's when like your boss or your girlfriend or your wife or whatever is like, yeah, do you want to call me later? We've got some things to deal with.
We have to talk.
Yeah, we got to talk about some stuff.
And then when they
it's
say
like,
not now, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll just
and
stew
you like
over
give
this.
the option. You're like, yeah, I'm free right now if you want. And they're like, no. It's like, well, why do I just have to sit in eternal hell?
Well, especially, I've got time right now. I will make time. I need to know what you're mad about.
I would immediately call them.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I'm gonna start doing that just for fun.
Leaving
every
somebody
once in a
in
while.
limbo like that, I think, is like manipulation.
Yeah, they're trying to control you.
I'm gonna start doing that. Hey, we need to talk and then shut off my phone. Oh, that's gonna be good.
Like we said earlier, we're away from each other for maybe 10 minutes a day. It's when you're on the toilet. I'll just be waiting outside the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll hear your phone on for sure because you're scrolling TikTok.
Sure. But on my computer. I don't even know if you can do that. All right, let's go through our 3 and then get the voting up. Speaking of voting, we've got Starch Madness coming up, and it's a big one.
It's a big day today.
Big day today. We're going from 16 teams down to 8.
Pretty sure we have mac and cheese up against spaghetti and meatballs today.
No, we don't.
Okay. What do I know?
Yeah, maybe
All right.
we do. Yeah, we do, actually, now that I think about it.
Reese? All right, let's spitfire ours and get the poll up. Top 3 most uncomfortable feelings. I'm going with sock falling down in your boot, not knowing if someone overheard what you said about them, and being in the room when 2 other people are arguing. Ryder?
I'm going with when an adult scene pops up on a movie and you're with your parents or your child, and you're like, nope, this isn't what I want. Texting the person you meant to be texting about, and erectile dysfunction. That's my 3.
I had being sticky, the feeling before you actually puke, and somebody telling you we have to talk about something later.
All right, there it is. The vote is up. When are we going to start keeping track here? Why don't we start today with the hot wing challenge for the next punishment?
Yeah, let's do it.
We still haven't ordered Lisa's.
I'm over it. I'm not doing it. There aren't any good ones, you guys.
We're getting somebody.
I don't want it.
I know you don't want it. And I didn't want pink eyelashes on my vehicle.
And Reece didn't want to get his nostrils
Waxed on the show. That's the point. So you're getting an impersonator to perform a solo show for you.
If it doesn't happen in 60 days, it expires.
It's not 60
That's the
yet.
new rule.
Okay, I'm getting Terminator.
I don't want to hang out with Terminator. We have nothing in common.
He'll be back.
That's what, I just want him to just say that every time, and leave the room.
Oh, that would make a great video too, because you know that's what he's saying
And
when he leaves.
And guess what I'm going to do? Lock the door. Do we have any honorable mentions coming in for uncomfortable feelings? There's so many people in the chat and my eyes are bad.
There were some good ones, but yeah, it's going way back.
This is so funny. Lindsay said, I apologized to a coworker once for honking at her in traffic. She didn't know it was me, so I just outed myself. When you have road rage and then you realize it's someone you know or it's someone you work with, horrible.
Some other honorable mentions. We got wet socks. Mm-hmm. Northside Norm says a catheter.
Oof. Default Dan, not knowing someone's name for weeks, months, or years when they know yours.
Eating with wooden utensils.
Popcorn kernels stuck in your teeth during a movie.
Not knowing someone's name weeks, months, or years after you know theirs.
I just said that.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Okay, so CM Deadpool in the chat said eating with wooden utensils, and I know you already said that, but has anyone else?
I already said that.
I know. Has anyone ever chewed on a wooden utensil or a Q-tip, and then not a Q-tip, toothpick, and then you feel like you swallowed a shard of wood?
I thought you were gonna say get a sliver.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
Why are you chewing on your
throat.
utensils?
Oh,
do you
we
do
all
that with
do that.
metal?
We all do that. Remember when you used to get the little ice cream with the little wooden spoon, which we all can still taste?
Yeah.
And you'd suck on it a little bit?
Yeah, not chew on it.
I know, but then sometimes you'd get a sliver.
You're a utensil chewer.
Well, no,
That's
I'm
a new chirp for
no,
somebody.
I'm a hypochondriac.
Like last week's long socks. This week it's utensil chewers. Spoon chewer.
I'm not a long socks. Long
right.
socks was really funny, by the way. Okay, who's winning 3 stars? Ooh, it's close. I'm in the lead.
Okay, this is for the extra hot wing that we're going to be bringing in. Loser has to eat on the show.
Did you see that
Or
competition
what if we
that
did
went
the
viral?
one chip challenge?
We might actually, maybe we can figure this out at another point, but there is that Rob's Hot Chicken that's just up the street that would probably be
down to
willing
collab.
to collab.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And just they've got the huge chicken tenders,
Yeah, they have
right?
massive chicken tenders, and I've only ever gone up to the extra hot, which is like there's still 2 more levels after that.
Well, and they could even bump it up a little bit for
yeah,
this.
The Reaper.
I would rather eat a hot wing than a hot tender. I don't know why. Just the way that like you can kind of just teeth down a wing, but like you have to lip
see
down.
There was a viral video of people that waited in a long lineup for hours and hours to do this hot wing challenge. I don't remember where this was. It was somewhere in the States. And the video footage of people crying while trying to down a wing was so funny. Like when I say crying, I mean fountains of tears coming out of their eyes.
Well, we've hosted the hot wing challenge for like the last 5 years
at Hudson's.
And there's people that have like hallucinated to the point that they took all their clothes off in the bathroom.
We had a guy that did the hot wing challenge, Reece, and he called 911 from the bathroom, and the firefighters showed up, and they're like, we got a call that there's someone on fire in the bathroom. Like he was hallucinating from the hot wings, and he was naked rolling around on the ground. And then another guy did the hot wing challenge and said he woke up at 2 a.m. and like saw shadow figures. Like he was high off of it.
Wasn't there a guy that shat himself on the street too? like had to get outside and ended up like laying in a ball and shat himself?
Maybe. I remember we would give out Pepto-Bismol shots and then people would just be projectile vomiting pink and red all over the streets. They painted the town.
It's a wild time, man. What people will do for free wings for a year, and that was always the prize. I'm going to go back and host that.
Was
again.
it like who can eat the hottest wing, or was it like
you
who
have
can eat
3
the
minutes
most?
to eat,
I think there's 8 wings.
and they get hotter and hotter and hotter.
Okay.
Or something, 10 wings. 2 wings per round, and there's 5 rounds.
That's right.
You got like 3 minutes to get them in, yeah. All right, looks like this one's tight. We're not going to call a winner yet.
I don't know. I think I won.
Well, it's so tight, in fact, that we can't call a winner yet. This is going to be a race to 5. Loser has to eat something extremely hot live on the show and try to keep doing the show.
No milk. No milk.
Unless it's straight out of... That's the only milk you can have. We can bring in a cow. You got to chase it with straight udder.
Which you would. It's so hot, I would let an udder squirt.
No, PETA would be all over us. Think of how hot your lips would be, and then you're putting that straight on a cow tat.
You don't wrap your lips around it like a long socks. Remember we were talking about how long socks always sucked on the fountain at school?
Yeah.
No, you just open your mouth and it squirts. I've seen videos.
Let's not do that hand motion on the show again. We're going to get canceled.
You are.
Looks like I'm in the lead now. Let's call it.
Literally, you are not.
I was for a second. Now we're tied.
We're tied. We need a couple more votes, please. I know some of you are just, you got the sauce on at your desk. You're pretending you're working. Vote for me.
So, no, that's a rude way to play this game. You're just like rooting people into it.
So?
No, that's not how we play. We're classier than that. See, watch this. Just go and vote for Reece, everybody.
Okay, now I'm down.
Vote for somebody else.
Okay, fine. Ryder wins.
Call it.
I'm not happy about it.
Call it. It's over.
All right, shut it down. Let's get into our Starch Madness. This is when things are getting real intense. We take starch.
35.
What? Don't shut it down yet.
Hey, it was not 35-35 7 seconds ago. Also, who's still sitting around waiting to vote?
Yeah, now they're just voting based off of who they like more, which...
Guess we'll see. The next vote for either you or me wins. That's what we're waiting for.
I win.
Now. Nope.
It went up to 37.
Nope, look, it's 35-35.
No, it's not. It's 37. Shut it down.
Lisa gets the point. This is bullshit, but whatever. Lisa gets the point. Starch Madness. We're down to our final 16 teams, and we're going to go from 16 to 8 today.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's intense.
And we need your votes because we're going to get through this real quick.
Reece, I think I linked the new graphic for the final 16. I got rid of some of the teams that lost. We don't even need to acknowledge them. It's in the prep. And it'll be a link. I can send it. There it is. There it is. This is our final 16. What would we like to start with? Which region? Lisa, pick one.
International?
International region. Let's start with the 6 versus 2. Oh, pierogies is wrong.
What do you mean?
Tacos beat pierogies.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if ChatGPT screwed up or if I did. Let me check.
It might have been you, but that's okay.
It's got to been me, right?
That's okay.
I feel stupid.
No, you're perfect.
I'm a loser.
No.
Unless this was...
Who cares? Let's do it. Tacos or ramen? I don't even know. I don't think either will run away with it. It's going to be a tight race for this entire round of Starch Madness.
Tacos versus... Ramen. Let's get the vote up right now. I feel like both of these have a chance to win the entire tournament, to be perfectly honest.
They're both great.
What's the place called just off of White where they have the tacos? Marlow. Oh, my God.
Best tacos.
The birria, I think that's
chips.
how it's pronounced, where you get the dipping sauce, too. It's absolutely elite.
It's so good. Charlie had her improv competition that week, and every day we would go there for tacos.
There was 4 rounds before the finals, and we hit those tacos Tuesday, Thursday for back-to-back weeks, and now I'm going to go again.
Okay, so right now with Starch Madness, it's tacos versus ramen. So far, tacos in the lead with 68%.
Yeah, I don't think we can call it yet.
Okay.
Ramen, I haven't had a chance to make a fight for here. I was just talking to my brother. What?
6 and 2 is on there twice. Pierogies versus ramen. Is that wrong?
No. That's
we're
the one
good.
we're starting with.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, the potato region screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, ChatGPT, you can't trust it, man. It's
There's just pierogies and ramen everywhere.
Just messes with you. I'll have to figure out what else was on the potato region. That's coming up. We'll get there.
Listen, we're not perfect around here.
No, it's ChatGPT's fault. My brother was just in Tokyo with his sister and their son, and I asked him, what is the best meal you had the entire time you were there? And he said, we wandered down a back alley and had the best bowl of ramen, and it was the best dish I had the entire time. And they would have went for some, like, fancy sushi, and they went for, like, this place that only serves meatballs. And you just order how many of the meatballs you want. That's all that they have.
And they're different kinds of meatballs?
No, all the same. It's just, how many do you want? And he said it was the best meatball he's ever had.
I love that. If you have something that you can perfect.
Yeah. Like a good
it's like
bowl
when
of
you
ramen.
When you go to a place and there's too much on the menu, let's simplify it. What are you good at?
Yeah, good point.
Like Marlowe Taco. They got
I
like
will give a
tacos.
shout out to ramen too, that for any dish under $3, you just get a bag of ramen from the store. It's so good every time. Unless you overcook it.
Yeah.
And you can add some things to it. Boiled eggs, some
tacos
pork.
are running away with it. Sorry. I know you're trying to like romance ramen to us, but it's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
76% tacos move on, ramen's out.
Okay. We're going up to the international region, 1 seed versus 5 seed. We've got pizza versus dumplings. Dumplings pretty versatile. Pizza pretty versatile. What's your favorite kind of pizza, Reece? I'm not talking like toppings. I'm talking style.
I like a flat or a thin crust.
Yeah.
Like a Brooklyn style pizza. I think those are really good.
It's a good pick. A kind of bit of a floppy one.
Honestly, like I'm not picky, but I guess I also like a deep dish.
Yeah. Yeah, like a true Chicago or Detroit style where they...
Yes.
Whatever Neats' pizza does. I love it.
That's just normal pizza.
That's just normal?
Yeah.
With donair sauce. Done.
So the Chicago has the sauce on the top if it's done authentically. You have like the cheese and meat right on the bread and then the sauce on top, and you eat it kind of like a pasta, like you use a fork and knife.
I've never tried one of those.
Oh, they're great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Detroit style is also super deep dish, but it has the cheese on top so you can actually eat it by hand.
What is high dough?
That's Detroit style.
Yeah. If you've never been to high dough pizza in the city,
so good.
It's fancy.
So
it's good.
As we're talking, pizza very versatile. Has a probably if you looked at this, you think pizza's maybe the number 1 overall seed to win this whole thing. But there's been upsets already. There could be more upsets.
We got the vote up. Sorry, the poll up right now. What's going to make its way through? Pizza or dumplings?
It
you
looks
tell
like
us.
it's a runaway already. I think we can put pizza through. Dumplings
Nice try, dumplings.
had a nice little run there. It upset.
It's a great word.
In the last round. A lot of people didn't expect dumplings to even be here right now.
True. It persevered. It tried its best.
Yeah.
But it just can't be done.
So in the international region, as of tomorrow, we are going to have tacos versus pizza. Holy shit, what a battle. Moving down to the potato region, we're going to start with the 1 seed French fries taking on the 4 seed and the stuffed potato, which also goes for the twice baked potato. Anything in a baked potato that you can think of. If it's just sour cream, bacon bits, and chives, you want to do like the wedding dance baked potato, no problem. Or if it's the fancy restaurant potato.
What's a wedding dance baked potato?
Well, just like what you'd get at a wedding where you get the potato, or it's like a small town steak night. Or fancy it up. Mash it in there. Get some cream cheese going.
Cheddar.
Or some cheddar. Hell yeah. So we've got French fries taking on stuffed baked potato. Winner moves on to the Elite 8.
I don't know if one's going to run away with this one.
Are you serious?
I'm nervous.
Baked potato could put up a good fight against French fries. It is
Sorry about my cough drop. I know that's probably a really annoying sound.
kind of annoying if French fries ends up taking on poutine, but I'm so interested to see what would happen. Like, do Canadians like poutine more than they just like French fries? That will be interesting if fries gets through here. And if
Fries are
poutine
getting
gets
through. Goodbye, baked potato. Well,
That's it?
let's give it a minute.
French fries have 64% of the votes right now up against the baked potato. Yeah, Reese, I think we can call it. French fries making their way
Whoop, whoop.
to the next round. And ChatGPT screwed me again. I didn't notice yesterday, but in this next round we have Hash Browns, the 6 seed, who upset mashed potatoes in the first round.
Shocking.
Taking on Poutine, who destroyed tater tots.
Hash browns versus poutine right now?
Hash Browns taking on Poutine. The winner will face French fries in the potato region final. Let's get her up there. French fries coming through with 63% of the votes. Pizza absolutely dominated. Dumplings. Taco beat up on ramen.
This will be interesting because some people don't care for poutine. Others love like a good McDonald's hash brown, a cubed hash brown, shredded. There's so many options.
Well, there's not many options on here for breakfast people, and there's a lot of breakfast people.
Yeah.
There's businesses that build their entire marketing campaign around having breakfast all day.
Mm-hmm.
I've had some pretty good hash brown poutines.
Yeah, that's true.
Also that.
Not great, though.
Pretty good.
Like, are they doing a hollandaise sauce?
Could be, yeah, with even,
An egg?
Were tater tots an outside option from hash browns?
Yes.
Interesting. Tater tots could have maybe been in the hash brown pool, but they're not.
They're not?
No, we separated them. They
Okay,
lost.
Sorry,
They lost.
stupid question.
Not
Poutine
a
could
stupid
run
question.
over breakfast. They could take out tater tots and then hash browns here. I kind of thought poutine would have a chance to get all the way to the final. Seeing how it's kind of struggling against hash browns right now, I don't know if that's possible anymore. Once again, we are in the potato region.
Hash browns taking on poutine. Let's give it a couple more minutes. Poutine might be the winner here.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we should just start doing first to 40. Like, as soon as it's 40 votes, we can.
Shut it down.
Yeah. Okay. I think
3 more votes to go.
we have a winner, Reese. Let's count it. Poutine moving on.
Goodbye, hash
Take on
browns.
French fries tomorrow. So as of tomorrow, we'll be down to the final 4 by the end of tomorrow. Hot damn. We could have this. We could have the champion decided by Friday.
Yeah.
Love that. All right. I'm way too passionate about this.
Do we have a show on Friday? Have we figured that out?
We haven't figured that out yet. I think we do. I think we should. Getting close to the playoffs. Even if we had an abbreviated show.
Reese has to go to church.
Yeah, I know. Church on Good Friday is in the evening. Obviously, somebody didn't go to church if they didn't know that. Next up, we're going bread region. Let's start with sandwiches, the number 1 seed, taking on sourdough. Yesterday, sourdough had a very big surprise upset, in my opinion. Sourdough came out really hot and managed to beat warm pretzel.
I'm not happy about that. And then bagels got taken off of Starch Madness. Like, yesterday was not my day.
Yeah. So we're starting with sandwiches, the 1 seed, taking on sourdough. This will be interesting. Does sourdough even have a chance here? I mean, you can make sandwiches with sourdough. Is sandwiches too versatile to even be upset? Do they run show and win Starch Madness? They could. But maybe sourdough has something to say about it.
I just love how Reece spells sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Yep, I like
An
it
extra
as well.
H, but I love it.
Yep. Oh, look at what's happening. Sourdough putting up a fight right off the start.
Because, okay, wait a minute. Can a sourdough vote go towards a sourdough sandwich?
If you're that passionate about the sandwich that it has to be sourdough, you vote sourdough, I think. If it doesn't matter what kind of bread you want, that's a sandwich vote. That's a better fight than I thought sourdough would put up.
Sandwiches are going to win.
Sandwiches are getting through to the next round.
All right, shut it down. Goodbye, sourdough.
Yep. Next up, in what could be the biggest battle of the Sweet 16. And, well, no, we got spaghetti and meatballs taking on mac and cheese coming up. That is a beast of a matchup. We've been looking forward to that one for weeks. Or like days since we did this last. The number 6 seed. Probably the biggest surprise yesterday with its dominance in an upset win. Sourdough. Nope. Garlic bread.
This shook me.
Yeah. Garlic bread beating bagels yesterday? My goodness.
Please ignore the pierogies that's supposed to say tacos. ChatGPT screwed us.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. And the bottom 2 were completely wrong. I'll do a better job once we get to the Elite 8 of making sure they're the right ones.
Feels like you're rigging this for pierogies.
Yeah, someone loves
no,
pierogies.
pierogies are gone.
Rigged.
They're gone. Garlic bread, the number 6 seed, taking on the 2 in hot dogs.
Which, controversial in my mind. I'm like, why are hot dogs even on here? But I guess because the bun is unique.
And sandwiches are on there.
Fair.
So
Fine.
hot dogs can be on there. We talked about this yesterday.
I know.
Hot dogs taking on garlic bread.
What's going to happen here?
I mean, I'm interested to see if hot dogs can get through. Can hot dogs take on sandwiches and compete?
And will people argue that hot dogs are a sandwich?
They might.
Oh, great.
That's an interesting lifelong argument that we'll get into tomorrow if hot dogs can get through. But I feel with garlic bread's dominance
Garlic bread
yesterday.
is on a run
What
right
the
now.
hell is going on? No, it's
Really?
50-50, you guys.
Garlic bread is putting up that big of
Why
a
do people
fight.
love garlic bread that much? I did not know this.
You can have garlic bread with like cheese on it, though. You can
Yeah.
have some pretty incredible garlic bread.
Yeah, there was a place in Saskatoon that just did, like that was their, they had like appetizers and stuff, but it was called Cheese Toast Cafe, I think. Have you heard of this?
No.
Is it just Saskatoon? And their garlic bread and their cheese toast was exceptional. Exceptional. So it's a good bite. You can't argue it. Even the
Can't
like
believe this.
the tin-foiled bag garlic bread that you get at the grocery store.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just
It's
in
elite.
Saskatoon.
Yeah.
If they had one of these here, though,
If garlic bread can run the show here, we're starting a restaurant called Garlic Bread Cafe. And that's all we're doing. Just different kinds of garlic bread. We could have
I got it.
black garlic rye.
Garlic breath.
Garlic Breath Cafe.
Garlic bread is winning.
Garlic bread's beating
It's
hot
beating
dogs?
hot dogs. My friend Megan is going to snap.
where were you?
Where were you? Yeah. This feels like the Yukon again. Upsetting Duke. Like, what? Garlic bread going on a run that nobody expected.
For this to
going
be
into
a Yukon Duke situation, though, it has to be like this kind of lead, and then all of a sudden hot dogs comes
Right.
back. That would be crazy.
Yeah, we got.
Okay, let's give it a minute.
I mean, we only got 2 more votes before it's done, and even if Hot Dogs gets both, they just lost. It's over. Garlic bread through to the next round.
Wow.
What a game. What a game.
What is
This
happening?
is Starch.
What a tournament they're having. This is Starch.
That is a buttery starch.
Holy shit, that's
Garlic
big.
bread continues the Cinderella story.
Could garlic bread beat sandwiches tomorrow? Could it? It just beat hot dogs?
What are we like visualizing when we're voting? The tinfoil Safeway one, the side of garlic bread that's got melted cheese, like so much melted cheese on it.
I would say like a fine restaurant is what I'm kind of picturing. A little side garlic toast. And
Sometimes
you take the
you
bite
get-
and you're like, oh, this might have main character energy.
But sometimes you get a lasagna in the tinfoil thing and it's got the cheese on it and it comes with a side of garlic bread and the garlic bread does nothing for me. Like it's not.
Well, it might end up taking on lasagna in the final 4 if they both win tomorrow. Lasagna's still got to get through fettuccine Alfredo. Let's do that right now. Lasagna, the 3 seed, taking on fettuccine Alfredo at the 2.
This is another one that I have no idea what to expect.
Man, there's going to be some serious glizzy tears out there. The Meat Sword crowd, I'd like to apologize. I thought Hot Dog had a chance to run the whole way. I'm going to get a hot dog tonight just to pay tribute.
Pour one out.
Yeah, pour one down. All right, lasagna taking on fettuccine Alfredo. This is the second last battle we have today from the Pasta region to enter the Elite 8. Saucy Amber's got to check out. She's got to get to work. She's not even going to see what happens in the spaghetti and meatballs versus
Work
mac
can
and
wait.
cheese. I know, this
Work
is more
can
important.
wait. We need your vote.
We are 10 votes, 17 votes in, and it looks like lasagna's got a real good stranglehold on fettuccine Alfredo. That would be an upset. That's a 3 seed taking on a 2 seed. Fettuccine Alfredo also counts for chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
Chicken lasagna, hate it.
Never had it.
Don't.
Sounds terrible.
It's not good. Seafood lasagna, not great.
No. It's just got to be the beef, spinach, ricotta,
And
maybe
the-
some cottage cheese.
When you got a Nona doing like the thin ones and you can stack 17 layers and shit, that is epic. And you can even get the cheap lasagna that just has the like little
Lasagna
noodles.
wins.
Lasagna's through.
65% lasagna is coming through.
Dummied 'em.
Sorry, fettuccine Alfredo.
All right, the matchup we've all been waiting for to round out the show pretty much for today. And to finish up the Sweet 16, it's a matchup people have been talking about a lot online. I've been seeing a huge buzz about it on Twitter and Instagram. People are DMing me like crazy about this.
They're calling you.
Well, yeah, they're saying, where can I bet on this? And next year, we're going to be talking with Sports Interaction.
We're getting it on there.
And we're getting Starch Madness on there. The 1 seed, spaghetti and meatballs. It's whether you're 7 and you're voting or you're 77 and you're voting, you can appreciate a proper spaghetti and meatball. Taking on macaroni and cheese, whether it's $2 from the box or $42 from somewhere on White Ave, it's elite. It's a delicious meal, and anybody's happy when they get a bowl of it put in front of them.
No more scramble crosswalks to get to it, though.
That's true. So that's good. You'll build up an appetite waiting on the corner for the bus people.
No, we don't roll our eyes at the bus people.
I was definitely kidding. Spaghetti and meatballs. The voting is now open. If
Mac and cheese out to a hot start.
Yeah.
What?
77%.
Holy.
What's happening? Is there a grade 6 class voting right now?
I mean, mac and cheese is classic. You can't go wrong. I've never
Mac
had a
and
bad
cheese-
mac and cheese in my life.
Probably would have been my underdog to win the whole thing.
Really? Mac and cheese is a 4 seed, going to upset the 1 seed spaghetti and meatballs in something that no one but Reece saw coming.
Is this the first 1 seed that we could be seeing knocked out of this tournament?
You're right. All the other 1 seeds made it to the Elite 8. This would be the only one that's gone. Spaghetti and meatballs. My God.
Wow, talk about a choke.
And it's done. With 69%. Nice. Mac and cheese. Top spaghetti and meatballs. And that's it for the Elite 8. Let's go through the winners real quick.
Okay.
We've got pizza. Moving on. We've got tacos moving on. They'll be facing each other tomorrow in the finale of the international region. In the potato region, French fries will take on poutine tomorrow.
Then we got garlic bread.
In the bread region, garlic bread could be the underdog of the tournament, going to be taking on sandwiches. What a battle. And then in the pasta region, mac and cheese will face lasagna.
This is getting so intense.
This is, I will say the voting has been spectacular for it to turn out the way it is. If we had a few a-holes in there voting through something that we didn't agree on.
The hot dog one blows my mind.
If tater tots were in this right now, I'd be upset. Yeah. I'm not upset. Hot dog blew your mind that it got there?
That it's out.
Oh, that it's out. Agreed. Thank you for all the votes. We appreciate it.
Tomorrow's going to be intense.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that ChatGPT doesn't screw me.
Yeah, right. We'll see. There's going to be some sort of error.
Okay, here's the deal. If ChatGPT makes any mistakes on this tomorrow, the first person to point it out is going to win a gift card.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
I also just something that I kind of noticed. I think fettuccine in this has 3 T's.
Oh.
Fettuccine.
Sandwiches.
Fettuccine.
Yeah. Sandwiches had an H. Was that ChatGPT's fault?
Nope, that was a Reece error.
Nope, ChatGPT.
He copy and pasted it.
All right, let's get to our bets of the day. This segment brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook and Casino. Every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook, 19+. Play responsibly. Big game tonight.
Yes, the Oilers taking on the Seattle Kraken. Oilers looking to work their way into that number 1 spot in the Pacific, which would be really awesome to do. And Kraken just trying to get to the dance.
7 p.m. puck drop. I'm going Oilers win. Anytime assist, Evan Bouchard. Anytime goal scorer, Pod Colson.
All right.
Ride with me or don't. It's up to you. It's your game.
You could ride with Lisa or you could ride with me, and I've had probably about 96% better results so far.
I got that boosh bomb when we were in Vegas.
Yeah, you did. It was just a wrist shot, so it doesn't count as a boosh bomb.
Whatever.
If you would have bet on a boosh bomb and it would have just been a boosh wrister, you would have lost.
True.
Okay, I'm going with an Oilers win. We got a Hyman goal, and I got 2+ points from Bouchard. So we're both hoping that Bouchard keeps his vibes alive.
Yeah, keep the momentum going.
And with Makar looking like he's got a looming injury, this Norris thing has kind of turned into a 2-defenseman race. And if Bouchard can get to 100 points, which isn't impossible, I don't know how they don't give it to him.
Every game's your game. When you bet with Sports Interaction, get in on the action with... I have to move my cough drop. Hold on. Get in on the action with Parlay Boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. You can bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation 19+. Please play responsibly.
What a day.
What a day.
Couple great guests. Big thanks to them for jumping on with us, as always.
Reece, show everyone what you've acquired during the show one more time. Pop it up on the screen. What do you got?
We had so much going on today. I almost forgot about this.
I know.
Hell yeah.
Wait, move it. Yeah.
Sign Nuge jersey.
Whoop, whoop.
Keep Nuge forever. Keep Reece forever. That's the next round of shirts that we're getting.
Hell yeah. Keep Reece forever. New saucy merch on the way. All right. Stay saucy. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain.
Bye-bye.
Love ya.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.